Hey, well, it's been 6 months full-time eBay reseller. Yeah, I'm feeling really good. From when I started till now, I'm doing it very, very good. We're down here in my dungeon. If you had eBay dungeon basement, if you hadn't watched my eBay videos before, but 6 months ago, I started as a full-time reseller on eBay. I don't have another job. This is what I do, and it's been going really well. Before that, I sold on eBay probably for over 10 years, just part-time, um, not as a day job or anything like that. But my main niche is photography items, if you haven't watched this before, and that's 99% of what I sell. So I always suggest getting a niche or whatever, something that you already know. So you could walk up in a thrift store and find something you automatically know. You don't have to look it up on your phone. Looking at all this stuff up on your phone takes time. Time is money and all that stuff. So, but it's worth it if you see something that looks like, oh, it's not a photography item, but it looks like it could be worth something to look up on your phone. But try to have that one niche that you could do, and it'll really help out on time and save you just be better for you. That's my theory, at least. Anyway, so let's go through. I've got an unboxing to do. People like the unboxings. I just got this in the mail today. I'm going to go through those lenses, and then we're going to go over some my recent sales. And I did hit my goal. I did hit, and then it went down a little bit, but $25,000 of gross sales in 3 months. I did that. Woo! That was one of my goals I set, and now I have to set it for 30. So set these little goals for yourself to help you. You're working by yourself, so you have to put the time and energy. So setting little goals for yourself really helps out your positivity and helps you going on. So let's see what else. I got a bunch more. Okay. My pool table is covered again. Yes, if you've watched my previous videos, I have a real real hard time because I always get this pool table messy, and I will have it cleaned up probably tomorrow. But I just keep on getting more items in, more items in. You have to find a good couple of good places to source. It can't be all just thrift stores. You're especially with gas, over $4 a gallon driving. So I don't do thrift stores all that often. But like I live close to Knoxville, Tennessee, so it's like a 20-minute drive for me. So if I drive all the way out there and don't find anything, I'm out, $10 plus gas just for driving out there, and my time wasting it. But I did go out the other day and I got this. I wanted to show this off real quick. This one I got from Carm thrift store, Knoxville area rescue mission. They have several stores in Knoxville area. So this is a 300D. It came with this box, but I'm not going to include the box. It was a kit, so it came with this lens, and it was all taped up with all this tape, and this was sitting on top of it. And a lot of times, stuff is overpriced there because they check it out on eBay first. But this was taped on the top, and I thought this was. I didn't really look at it because I thought it was just a 70 to 300 lens, which is worth about 60, 80 bucks. So I was like, eh. And they had it for $54. So they allowed me to open the box, just make sure the camera and lens were in there. So I did check that out. I was like, okay, these two right here sell for 40 and 40. So there's $80. And then I could get 60, 80 bucks on that. So that would be good. But I didn't realize this. I didn't look at this too carefully because it was all wrapped up in plastic. This is actually a 100 f2.8 USM macro lens, and it's worth anywhere between $300 to $400. So the USM version is worth a little bit more. But I was like, whoa, awesome. So that was one of my awesome finds from the thrift store this past week. And I always say, let your friends and family know when they're out. My brother, I don't think I said this in the last video, my brother was out at the flea market a week or two ago, and he bought 2 lenses for me. He's like, hey, I paid $8 for these. I know, just buy me a beer sometime. And one of them was just a J.C. Penney's lens that was worth like $15. But the other one was an Olympus lens old film lens. I think it was, is it sitting over there? Well, I don't know. Anyway, it was, I told him, it was like, man, this one's worth about $60. Thanks. So I comped them out, and they were selling for a little bit more than they used to. They're selling for like $80. So I put it on there for $80. But yeah, just let your friends and family know that you'll pay them back or whatever, or buy them a drink or whatever if they find something cool cheap. And this is my storage area going on. Things that have been selling really awesome lately are point and shoot digital cameras. So I've been getting a ton of those. And so I've added some shelves in here. Like I said on my previous video, my parents are downsizing their house, so they had all these shelving. So I said, I'll take them all, whatever you got, and this table. And my cats have been loving it. There was a mouse running around in here. And they're never in this room. Well, I guess maybe I cleaned it up and they're in here now. But I mean, they never come in here. And then a mouse was in here running around, and they got it. But I have woods all around me, so mice come in here occasionally, and my cats do a great job of getting rid of them. But yeah, they were there. There was one there, and I came in here, and one of the other ones was up there. And I don't have anything too expensive on these top shelves, so most of my stuff sells for $50 or a little bit under that. That's generally what I sell. But anyway, let me stop talking about all this, and let's do an unboxing of some lenses I got today, and then we'll go over my sales, stuff I've sold recently, and we'll check that out. All right, this is something I got in the mail today. You could get stuff online. I buy these lots, and I try not to spend more than $10 on lens unless there's something special in there, like a f1.4 lens or something that's really rare. So you get these pretty cheap. So let's just go through what I got today in the mail. A lot of times I'll buy them straight off eBay. There's a couple different places I buy them, but a lot of times I'll buy them straight off eBay and just break them up into single things. This one is actually broken, if you see there. Actually, the only thing is, I think this slipped. Anyway, I gotta look at this. Let me see here. Some of this stuff I could fix, but let me look here. This one is clear. It might need some little work. I got a whole box over there of stuff I need to work on, but this is a 35mm f2.8 Vivitar, and it is in the AR mount. So this is Konica. You see that little notch? It's in the middle here, so that means it's for Konica AR mount. So this one would be good. I just got to work on it a little bit. We got a Minolta Lens. This is their Alpha A mount that works on Sony, not mirrorless, but they're Sony DSLRs. This one is a 100-200. I don't see this one all that often, so I think this one will sell. I've got a ton of these right now that aren't selling, and occasionally they'll sell, but I need to kind of lower the price on some of them. But this one is a solid $35. This one, if I get it working, I'll probably just adapt it to a mirrorless thing. And this is one of those lenses that always has fungus in it. Let's see if it does. They're by different name brands, but it's mostly Vivitar, and that's what this one is. Let's see if it's clear. And it's weird that these are not. It's got a slight bit of fungus. You could lay these out in the sun to stop the fungus, and it might be on the outside. I'll have to investigate more. But it's weird that these do have fungus in them, because it's the zoom is contained in the barrel, which you see there, you're zooming in, and the elements are moving inside the barrel. So it seems like it would be more like weather sealed or resistant to fungus and stuff like that, but no, that one always seems to have it. So we got here, this is another one has a different problem, but this is a 70-210 f3.5 Vivitar, and the problem with this one usually has is the aperture doesn't work. But hey, look at there, you see that the aperture is working. So this is a real nice lens. Let's look at the mount here. So a little different than the Konica AR mount. This is an MD mount. because this little notch here is not in the middle. It's just kind of right there. So this is Minolta MD mount. So this would work on the X700 or 700, yeah. So I always put that in the title 4 and whatever the most popular camera is. So I'll put Minolta, I'll put all the information and put that in there, and that will help it sell a little bit quicker. Plus, since that's working and it's f3.5, and it's kind of like nowadays like a 7200 f2.8. So kind of similar, but you get this a lot cheaper. Of course, it's manual focus. But what else do we get in here? We got a Taquina right here. Oh, I should have said, oh, that's a nice one. We got going on. Oh, it's all mashed in. This is a Nikon, but Nikon Mount. I forgot to say this. I'm going to try to sell for $35. This, if it's working, I'll probably try to sell it for $25. And this is all mashed in, and I know without taking out, it's Nikon AI. The little notches here. But what we got here? We got a little. I always do this. Where is my? I swear it was over here a second ago. Where'd my wife put it? Just kidding. Okay, I can't get that off there, but I could get it off there. Oh, we got a 400mm prime here. See that? 400mm f5.6 by Taquina. Nikon AI mount. Aperture working. I'll have to try to fix that out. I don't think that'll be a problem. This is a solid $100 lens right here. Might sit for a little bit, but I'm pretty sure this is a solid $100 lens. Nice. And see, you get like something. This was just in the background, you know, of the lot that I was looking at, and I would have thought, oh, okay, this is, you know, 100 to 300 or something like that, because it's a little taller. But it's nice when it's a prime, or it could be like a 300 f5.6, which would still be a nice lens. But since it's a 400 and it's not like one of those telescopic looking long lenses, that's a nice find. I can't remember what I spent on this, but like I said, I typically spend like $10 a lens unless there's something special, and I didn't see anything special in these lots. This might have been 2 lots actually. I got combined shipping. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, here's another AR mount. That's kind of weird. I usually don't get too many AR mounts. They kind of sit for a while, so I've got a few of them, so I might put them on adapters. But this one's kind of a special because it is a 35 to 200. So a lot of people like these long focal ranges where you could get like just one lens you put on your camera and you could use it all day. So it's got 35 to 200 on there. F3.5 to f4.5. Very solid. Let's push bull zoom here. It is clear. There's no fungus or haze in there. Very solid lens. I'm going to put 45 on this. Not do an adapter on it, and just, I think it should sell. Might sit for a little bit. Let's see. Oh, it's bad. Didn't need the thing on this one. Let's see here. What we got? We got a lot of Taquinas in this one. 8200 f4.5, and we got a Nikon mount. And this is, yeah, AI there, because it's got a little. If it doesn't have this thing going up right here, that would be a non-AI mount. So when it has that up, you know, it's that. So nice lens. Let me see if it's clear. It is not. So we got our first junker. This one has a bunch of hate. I don't know if you can see that. I probably can't see it. Let me hold it up here, see if you can see that. There's like a big, huge thing of haze, like on 1/4 of in the middle. So that goes in my junk lot. I have junk lots where I sell them. for parts. Get some of my money back. We got another Taquina. Man, full of Taquinas today. A200 f4 instead of f4.5 on this one. And this one is, oh wow, oh, it's an OM mount. So Olympus OM mount. Nice lens. Let me look, see if it's clean. This one is clear. Nice lens. I'll try 35 on this. I've got a few of these sitting around, so I might have to. I could adapt them if I wanted to, but yeah, I'll try selling that separately because that's a nice lens. Minolta X9. I don't know if I know I've sold this before, but it's been a long time, so I'm not sure. I have to do the comps on it again and check it out if I can. There we go. We got Sakar 50 f1.4. The rubber grip here is missing, and of course it's MD mount. Let me look at it real quick. It's got a touch of fungus. Let's see here. Yeah, that got it. It was just on the outside. This lens is worth about $25. This camera, I'm not sure. I have to do comps on it. The later Minoltas, their grips, this rubber grip always gets that discoloration on it. So I'll have to do comps on this. I can't remember. I haven't sold this camera in a while. So there you have it. Now let's go through some of my recent sales so you can check those out. And yeah, let's go. And all right, here we are. You can check out my store below if you're interested in these things. But this is everything that's sold recently. I'll just go through a few things here. I had this at auction for 1 cent. This is a Nikon f1.8 pancake type lens. It typically sells for a little bit more than that. I did this at auction for 1 cent. I'd like to do that occasionally just to try it out, and it gets people looking at other things in your store as well. Adapted lens. I've been selling some camera bags that I put off kind of my death pile or whatever, a bunch of these bags, and I listed them all, so they've been selling. But as you can see here, that, like I said, these point and shoots have been selling really good. So like I've got like $5 or $10 into them at most. $35. This one's 22. This one's 31, and I mean, these are all, and this one was 35. I think I got 2 of these in one lot for, God, like $13. Minolta camera bag. We've got another point and shoot, and don't be afraid. This is 5 megapixels, and it just was an extra kind of in there of some of the other ones that have like 10 or more megapixels. A lot of people collect these older ones, so don't be afraid to buy them. Another point and shoot. Look, like I said, I've got 20 point and shoots coming. I wanted a lot for $100. That's $5 a piece. So yeah, you can see here where they do really well. We've got some more adapted lenses here, more point and shoots. This one right here, I guess I could click into it, show you. So the Canon 50mm FD lenses, f1.8. If you find one of these, it sells for a little bit more, especially if you put this breech lock SC on the tile, because the other ones sell for around $35. So if you find one of these, you get a little bit more money. You just got to make sure to put that in tile. So that's why I said it's nice to have your niche, so you know what to do with a particular item. So go back and we'll look at some more here, and I'll show you a secret. If you find some old, just unused film, let's scroll down here and find it. There we go. That's loaded now. We're around here, and I'll do the same thing with the lens caps. I got this for free from a family member, and sold that. Some cheaper ones. I sold a few of these camera bags, as I said. And you can just see my sales. These are just typical sales, nothing special. This guy didn't pay. This one was funny. So, okay. So this, I'd never do or best offer. But I had it on this one. It was like $35 or best offer, and I had it decline anything under $30. So I got a offer in the morning, say this guy put it in. I was like, okay, I'll accept it. And then I noticed he put a bid in and it automatically rejected it of like $26, and then he put 30 in. And so I went in and accepted it. And he's like, oh, sorry, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, so I said, so you didn't know what you're doing twice when you put it in bid twice on it? Zero feedback. Yeah, of course. Anyway, so I just waited the 4 days and turned him in as a non-paying eBayer. If you get, I have it in my account at least marked as you can't bid on anything of mine if you have 2 unpaid cases within the past 30 days. So 2 Nikon lenses I put together. It was a pretty nice sale. I think I've got like maybe $30 from that. This Pentax lens was on a MZ or whatever, one of those cameras. So that sold. Um, yeah, and another thing on these point and shoots, if you find one with kind of a funky color, they kind of end up selling a little bit more. So this was a pretty good sell, and it sold pretty quick. All these are selling pretty quick. What else we got here? Let me scroll down, and yeah, this guy bought 3 lenses from me, so $148. That was a nice sale. All these were, and I combined shipping for them, and so that was a good sale. I wanted to find that. I've sold too many things lately. Where's the where's the film? I have sold a bunch of junk lots. Lens filter lots, I do that quite a bit. As you can see here. Anyway, let me just go back to my active listings, and I'll show you what I do with old film. There we go. So this is what I do with old film lots of unused film that I get with these cameras. You can see that it's kind of sticking out, so it's unused, but it's all expired. I put them at 1 cent auction with free shipping. My last lot went for like $76, and I have no money into these. See, there's 18 watchers. We've got basically 2 days left, 55 bids. So there's a bunch of people watching this, and we'll get bid up. I've got 11 in this lot. I think the 76 one that sold for 76 had 15 rolls in it. But this has three black and white rolls in it, so it might sell for a little bit more. But it does have some generic film in it. It's not all like Fuji and Kodak, so there is some generic rolls in there. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's about it. That's a great way to sell your lots of film. To just look at unused expired film on eBay. It's insane how some of those go. I could sell these like separately, but I just like doing this because I don't have no money into it, because I'm not considering this part of the lot when I buy a lot of stuff. So, and plus I think it gets people to hopefully look at other items on my store that they might consider buying. Anyway, that's about it. Thank you. If you haven't seen this before, go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell and do all that stuff. There's links below if you want to check those out. And thanks for watching, and thanks for all the support. And I will see you next time. Thanks.